When you breathe wood smoke, you're breathing the particles in, but those particles have lots of chemical compounds in them which are dangerous for your health and especially for your lungs. Those compounds include polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, they include formaldehyde, benzene. Some of these compounds are known to be carcinogens, that is, they can give you cancer, and some of them cause your airways just to react in bad ways, which maybe you'll notice now, but maybe you won't notice for 10 years. So we had the King Fire recently. Well, smoke from a wildfire and smoke from a fireplace are very similar. They're both wood, they're both smoke, and they both have the same kind of chemical compounds and do similar damage to your lungs. It's not good. Cigarettes themselves are woody material or woody junk, right? Woody stuff. And when you burn leaves, that is tobacco leaves, you're getting the same kind of material being emitted from that as you would if you were burning wood in your fireplace. There are people in the community who have asthma, especially children. You can have an asthma attack when you breathe in wood smoke. People with COPD, mostly elderly, they can have terrible breathing problems when they breathe in wood smoke and other kinds of particles in the atmosphere. These are really bad things. People who are healthy may not notice it. You walk around, you breathe some, you smell that wood smoke, you may not notice any kind of problems, but it's working on your lungs and degrading their function. And later on in life, you may notice it. The weather in this area, you have these stagnation conditions where the wind speed basically is very, very low, okay? And then the air just sits here. You've got mountains, you've got the Sierras to the east, you've got the Coast Range to the west, and it just traps air here and it just sits here. And so what happens is you have all the different emissions going on, whether it's wood smoke or other things, that are just sitting and cooking in the atmosphere and you're breathing them in. And as days and days go by where these very quiet conditions occur, then those concentrations of pollutants in the atmosphere get higher and higher and higher, and therefore much worse for your health. Now, another thing that sort of contributes to the health problems here is that you have what's called an inversion. You may have heard about inversions on TV. So this is a common thing that occurs in this area and a lot of California, where you have a cap basically on the atmosphere. You can't see it, but it's there. And basically that means that the things that are emitted at the surface, like from vehicles and from wood smoke and other things, don't mix, so they don't dilute. And so that makes the concentrations higher. Air pollution in this area is different in the summer than in the winter. The summertime pollution is because of ozone. The wintertime pollution is because of particles mostly. In the wintertime, you have a higher humidity and a lower temperature here, and that causes more particle pollution. You have less sunlight, which causes less ozone. So you have really a particle pollution problem here in Sacramento in the wintertime. And a lot of that pollution is because of wood smoke emissions.